flame in our mind, back, front, jumped up and over. Tired from these thoughts, retrace